What's the word? What's the word, man? What's the word? It has been a minute. It has been a minute since I was able to come up here and talk my ish, man. What's going on with the people? Y'all can definitely see that I'm on the roll right now for work. But man, I gotta get into this real quick, man. I got a couple minutes before I gotta head downstairs and go to the next city. Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure you thumbing up the video. We gotta have as many people in the lives as likes on the live. Let's make that make sense. But yeah, man, I'm posing the question: is a verb saving battle rap? When you look at what is going on, what up, Wavy? What up, Wavy? When you see what's going on in the culture right now, obviously a lot of people are hurt, a lot of people are distraught, a lot of people are at a very emotional state right now in regards to Sue Surf. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. We know the unfortunate circumstances that Sue Surf has been involved in, that he's been alleged to be charged with a RICO. A lot of that is coming out, man. Prayers to him. But battle rap still got to move on. That's the one thing about the culture, man. Battle rap still got to progress. We got to move forward. And honestly, I think battle rap been looking for somebody to take the reins. Somebody had to take the reins. And when you kind of look at the landscape of battle rap, it's never, for me, in the past, we'll just say 18 months, there's never been a time that Verb was at the apex of battle rap and Sue Surf was both at the apex of battle rap. If you look at the power plays that have moved, earlier this year when Sue Surf was, obviously on his run in battle rap, coming off the John coming off the twerk, you know what I'm saying, the Calico, things of that nature, he creates Midnight Madness. Okay, with the Midnight Madness, you have the entire culture embracing Sue Surf, the entire culture supporting Sue Surf. And I remember distinctly Verb said, the boy too strong right now. That Sue Surf is too strong right now. So he would not advise anybody to step up against Sue Surf. So what he did, he just waited. He played his position. He played his position. And for one reason or another, we here now. Now, I think if you've been listening to Surf is definitely taking this situation very, very serious. And he's been humble. One thing about Surf is a agitator, one way or the other. Like Verb. Verb is a different type of agitation, but Surf is an agitator as well. So what you get with that is a very opinionated persona. You either gonna love it, you either gonna love Verb and Surf, or you gonna hate Verb and Surf. No one's in the middle with them. No one's in the middle with them. And so I think when it comes to leadership, Sue Surf is a different type of leader. He'll do the back and forth. He's a marketing genius, whether you like it or not, but he'll do those back and forth. We've seen him ostracize people at times. You know what I'm saying? He is a bully. Like it or not, he is a bully. But Verb is someone who prides himself on bringing people together. Verb is someone who's pride himself on bringing the culture together. And what we've seen in the past couple of weeks, now before I give Verb his flowers, we also got to give Cola and Black Compass Media their flowers, because they was holding down the culture too with these Twitter spaces. They definitely was holding down the coin or holding down the culture when it comes to these Twitter spaces. Dev, Surf and Verb are on opposite sides, but they're both leaders in their own right. They just lead a different type of way. Verb likes to bring people together, as we've seen. There was a point in time where Surf wouldn't even be in the spaces with Verb. He wouldn't be there. But if you go and listen to these screen records, Verb has to surf in the spaces, especially yesterday when you had everybody in the battle rap community. You had Murder Mook out there. You had Hollow the Don, Big T, Calico, Head Ice. Everybody sitting there giving Sue Surf his flowers, telling him how sorry they are for this unfortunate event. But however, Verb is just sitting back in the wings because he's been able to bring the culture to him. Everything comes full circle, man. And I do believe that everything comes full circle, and this is just another opportunity for Verb to bring the culture together. And just in the past 24 hours, think about the matches that he's made up. Swamp versus Hollow the Don. What? Swamp versus Hollow the Don? That wasn't a matchup we were talking about. That wasn't a matchup that anyone had even put on the battle rap radar. But when you heard it, he sold the fight. He sold the fight. Danger Zone. Danger Zone battling Kid Slade. Let's be honest. I can't remember the last time I've seen Danger Zone. I think the last time I saw Danger Zone was Kid Chaos in the barbershop, maybe. And Kid Chaos sent their boys to the heavenly skies. So he's able to put people in, Verb is able to put people in positions, set up matchups, and it's like a new energy in battle rap, almost, you want to say. It's like a new energy in battle rap. A lot of togetherness in those spaces that Verb is hosting. He's bringing some of the OGs back. And that when he's talking about the power shift, that's what he's talking about. You getting a T-Rex, a Murder Mook, a Big T, a Head Ice, all in one collaborative space. He's getting them to talk about their careers, talk about what they want to do, their hardships. They're not just talking about battle rap. They're talking as Black men. It's been, I can't lie, man, it's been very powerful the last couple of days. So do I believe Verb is saving battle rap? I believe that battle rap needs a leader. Battle rap needs a consistent voice, and Verb is there to do so. I definitely believe that, because with the loss of Sue Surf, or Sue Surf having to focus in on his legal obligations at this time, there's definitely a hole in battle rap, a hole that needs to be filled. Wavy, you right. Verb has a good vibe with a lot of the culture, man. A lot of people. And that's what's crazy. It's the fans that really don't like Verb. If you go behind the scenes, you talk about all the good stuff Verb has done for other battle rappers. He's gotten him and Easy got a podcast that's coming out. He done put people in position to make more money in their careers. You see what he did for Nun Nun after the car accident. You know what I'm saying? Being able to raise money for Nun Nun. I saw Nun Nun in Summer Madness 12. You know how thankful he was for that? Like, truly, truly thankful. Like, Verb, people don't like Verb because of the way he sets up his messaging. But you don't like the presentation of his messaging. His messaging is good. His messaging is, it can be well received, but you got to be willing to listen. Everyone trips off the shout out my brother Bumpy Bars in the chat, man. Verb is obviously a GOAT. Obviously a GOAT. Okay. We moving, shaking in here. We moving and shaking. What's up, my brother? My brother Rob, man. One of my guys, one of my day ones for sure. But no, when we talking about Verb, man, again, a lot of people get caught up in his presentation, but they don't listen for the message. You got to listen for the message, because you know, like, even, and I don't even mean to get religious on you guys, but even when you talk about, you know what I'm saying, when you talk about God and things, and you talk about his messaging is not always going to be straightforward. It's not always going to be what you want to hear and how you want to hear it. That's what Verb is giving y'all. I'm not comparing Verb to God. I'm just talking about the way he's able to communicate with people. You may not like his messaging. You may not like his presentation, the way he cooks it up. But I promise you, if you eat the meal ain't bad. The meal ain't bad. I think Verb is doing a great job right now with just the marketing, the promotion of battle rap. Obviously, you got a lot of things going on. And a lot of people have been focusing on this surf thing. And I think that's why you're seeing so many screen records go up, because it's kind of like this cloud over battle rap. And no one really knows how to get out from under it, because it's the only thing everybody want to talk about. But if you look at the culture is moving. Shout out Hitman Holla. He got the Bags and Bodies going down in Atlanta. He doing that. You got Blood, Sweat, and Tears, RBE. You got Prime Night, Queen of the Ring. You got OSBL with Homecoming. Like, you have all these different things that you can talk about, but because Sue Surf is such a polarizing figure in battle rap, he gets the bulk of attention. But I'm here to tell you, Verb is here to save the day. Verb is here to save the day, man. And he's telling you right now, man, he's calling himself the president. You know, again, you can't you take the presentation of the information with a grain of salt, but you listen. You have to listen to what he's saying. And even in his screen records, like one of the things he talked about with bloggers, and like he says that when they're in these spaces and they talking for an hour and a half, he's like, man, don't upload the whole hour clip. Take a little 5-minute snippet, upload that, come back to it. We're gonna be right here cooking and booking. And that's leadership. When you're trying to bring all people together, not just a selective people, and then you really trying to weed out the ones that need to be weeded out the culture, you can't fault them. You can't fault them. All you can do is support them, man. When he's bringing all these people into these spaces to have these conversations that would normally are had behind closed doors, you can only appreciate that. You can only appreciate that. You can't hate on that. He's able to bring Sue Surf in. And I think the one thing that I've really come to understand is, as battle rap fans and as battle rap supporters, we got to learn to separate. Battle rap is like the WWE, and we got to understand that, you know, all the back and forths, all the arguments, the face-off, that's just for promotion. This is their job. This is not their everyday life. When they are on stage, they are doing their job. Their job is to entertain us. Their job is to get their materials off in the allotted amount of time that they've been given. That's what their job is. So once they step off that stage, once they're done with their job, it's over with. We got to understand these people have lives. You know what I'm saying? We here today, going tomorrow. Life is not forever. And that's what Sue Surf is saying in those spaces too. He's like, man, he's starting to understand that, again, that Verb was trying to bring people together and Sue Surf was trying to bring people together, but it was more of a selective approach. He wanted to bring together everybody he wanted to bring together. No pass. I agree, man. But hey, man, you know, one thing about Verb, he want to see everybody eat. And I appreciate this screen records. I ain't about to sit here and lie. It definitely holds my page down with the content, especially, you know what I'm saying, with this week I'm on the road for work. Next week I got a serious matter I gotta handle personally with my family. So I don't even know if I'll be on live or how much I'll be uploading content next week, but we'll see how it go. But we gotta understand that there's been a power shift in battle rap. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but y'all should have, because the one thing, now this is what I will say, no pass. The one thing about Verb is he understands in order to get his messaging out, his name needs to be in the algorithm. That's probably why he's giving away this free content, because he wants his name to be in the algorithm. He wants you to be able to go to YouTube, type up a Verb, and 1,000 blogs or 1,000 screen records come out. That doesn't do anything but promote Verb. So when he's talking about the movies that he's about to be in, the podcast he's about to do, he's building up his name in the algorithm. So when they go to get these contracts for the podcast, they can say, look how much my name is worth. Look how much value I'm bringing to the table. Ideally, Verb could take traction and get Midnight Madness back on track or Stylish platform, regardless, to battles. I agree. Verb can do a lot. Verb can do a lot because from what I've seen, Verb don't really get into the minutia of the negativity in battle rap. Like Summer Madness 12, I was outside. I did not see Verb one single time until he touched the stage. Once he was off the stage, out of there, gone. And I think, and I don't want to say it's about the accessibility, but I think at some point in time, you got to protect yourself, protect your brand. You got to protect yourself and protect your brand. And I think that's what Verb is doing. Because when we talk about battle rappers, we only know them for what they tell us. Like, y'all don't even know me for what I tell y'all. I thank God that y'all believe what I say. And I've shown with the ability to build up some good equity in this culture that I'm everything that I say I am. But a lot of people are not the same way off camera that they are on camera. A lot of people do have a lot of skeletons in the closets that if those skeletons were to be revealed, we would not associate with them. We wouldn't. No, and I was at the meet and greet, Wavy. I went to the Gun Titles meet and greet. I was super outside Summer Madness 12. Super outside Summer Madness 12. And I think that's something like when you talk about accessibility, again, we talk about leadership. It was $100 or $50 to $100 to go see Gun Titles. It's been free to talk in the spaces with Verb. That says something. That brings more eyes when it's free. It brings more eyes because I don't have to think about is it grocery money or battle rap money this week? Is it rent money, mortgage money, car note money, or is it going to an event? When I can simply just go to my Twitter or get on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, follow my favorite blogger and they hold me down with the latest and greatest information that they want to put forth. Verb has the ability to capture an audience. He does. He has an ability to make an audience make a decision. Whether you like him, whether you love him, whether you hate him, you're going to have an opinion on him. And that's what keeps the algorithms going. People think the comments that they put under his videos, under his blog saying negative stuff, that doesn't affect him. That's more content. The algorithm goes up when he does that. So if you're asking me if I think Verb is saving battle rap, I gotta say yes. Again, shout out to Black Compass. Shout out to the big speaker, my brother Cola, definitely doing his thing. Definitely been holding battle rap down in these spaces since January. Got to give him his flowers. They were able to, you know what I'm saying, have some fire spaces. But right now, Verb is definitely saving battle rap, man. Definitely saving battle rap. I think I'm about to do more lives the next couple of weeks just because of everything I got on. Like I said, I'm on the road for work right now this week. Next week I'll be in St. Louis for my sister's trial. I don't know. I've been kind of debating if I want to talk to y'all about that. I know a lot of my day ones know what happened to my sister and know what I went through. So I'm still trying to play with the thought in my head about doing like some type of blog, some type of question and answer session for that. But we'll see, man. But like I said, shout out to Verb, shout out to Black Compass, shout out to my brother Deadass Talk. Man, my brother Deadass Talk is moving and shaking with Hitman Holla. Shout out Vixen. It's been a movie, man. It's gonna continue to be a movie. I appreciate that, Bumpy, man. Yeah, man. You already know how that went. So yeah, we're gonna handle that next week and we're gonna keep it moving, man. I will be back later tonight, man, after I eat. We're gonna do a temperature check Tuesdays. No interviews tonight because I am on the road and I don't know what time I'll be free, but just know, man, make sure y'all hit that bell. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I know the motto. We already here.